Yard line. They got a little bit there, but less than a yard. It's 2nd down and 9 to go. Ball on the 33. 3 wide outs here. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it. And we'll take a break while the injured players attended to. Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 33-yard line. They line it up with 3 receivers. It's complete. Tackle made around the 34-yard line. Oh, man, he doesn't get the first. Great play by the defense.
Incredible. They saw that coming a mile away.
I think you got to give your quarterback a little bit more time, especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, there's no way that short stuff is going to work on these guys. Great play to bring up 4th down.
Down the sideline. Tackle made at the 43. That was simply a sensational return.
That was a beautiful punt that drove the punt return man back. But once he got it, boom, gone. He was up the field and on his way.
This guy always is dangerous, and that's why he's back there. They do what they can to get the ball in his hands so he can make plays like that.
They'll give it off here. He's tackled at the 36. And a pickup of about 7.
7-yard gain.
2nd down, 3 yards to go. Ball on the 36-yard line. They line up in the jumbo set. On the ground, big opening. To the 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. What a weapon this running back is.
I'll tell you what, this guy makes the defense look silly out there. They're falling all over themselves trying to get him on that one.
And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado is lining up to kick this one off. And it's a short kickoff. They'll bring him down at the 45-yard line. The defense really stepped up to force that 3-and-out on the last drive.
So far, nothing has been working for this offense.
It better start working soon, Kirk, because these guys can't afford to get into a much bigger hole.
3 wide receivers on the field. The quarterback in the shotgun. They'll bring him down at the 35. A nice completion there.
Yeah, and I'll tell you what, that defense has got to adjust their coverage a little bit. They can't continue to let this happen.
Lee, you're right. They've got to mix it up. Try to confuse the timing of this offense.
He's at the 30. Tackle made around the 30-yard line. Pass complete there for about 5 yards and a 1st down.
And I like the decision the quarterback made on this play. He didn't try to force a deep pass. Instead, he just threw a little dump-off pass that was good enough for a 1st down.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. 1st down. Look at the throw. And he is drilled at the 34. Drop back 4 yards on that one.
Well, this was not the best of plays that we've seen from them today.
Yep, they would have been better off throwing an incompletion.
And we got a new man in there, running back.
Let's go.
And they use motion.
Hot, hot.
He steps out at the 25-yard line.
This is the advantage of effectively passing the ball on early downs. You set yourself up for a lot more options on 3rd down.
I really like this receiver. Not just on this play, but he does a nice job of consistently getting himself open to provide the quarterback with a good target.
They'll run the option. He makes it to the 25-yard line. A great stop there, and that's going to bring up 4th down.
Before you start to blame the offensive line, really give this defense some credit. They just did a great job.
The kick is up. And the field goal is good. And here's the Pontiac drive summary. Missouri ready to kick this one off. And it's off. From his own goal line. Brought down at the 31. This offense scored a touchdown their last time out, and their running game was really clicking.
So far, this offense has done everything they set out to do.
Yeah, Coach, they came into a hostile environment and have so far played very well. And with a good drive right here, they can really grab a commanding lead.
They'll bring him down at about the 35. 4-yard gain by the back. 2nd and 6. Ball on their own 35. They line up in the jumbo set. They'll work the right side. He's tackled right around the 36-yard line. The halfback picks up a yard. Going with the shotgun here. Airing it out long. Swatted away. Nice play by the defense to bring up 4th down.
Yeah, instead of going for the interception, they did the safe thing, and that was just to tip it away.
Punts the ball away. Catches it, and they've got him. A good job on their last drive, getting 3. We'll see if they can get some more on this drive. They'll start at the 21. It's 1st and 10. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Steps out of bounds at the 27-yard line. The defense provided good pressure on the play, but they just weren't able to get to the quarterback that time.
And he did a good job of not forcing the play. It was a simple throw and a good catch for a 6-yard gain.
Ready.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry. And he's shoved out of bounds right around the 40. Looks like the quarterback just passed another milestone. What do you have, Coach?
You're right. He just went over the 2,000-yard mark for the season.
Yeah, I expect we'll see him reach a few more milestones this year when it's all said and done.
Passes to the right. It's picked off. He's taken down at about the 41. And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the game.
This defense has really been in sync during the first half.
They've really confused this quarterback by throwing different packages at him.
Well, they're all fired up now. If they keep this up, it'll be a long day for this offense.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Going deep. Lays it out there. Incomplete. Almost picked off. It was the safety that almost came up with a big play.
Not a very good read here by the quarterback.
Kirk, I don't think he even saw the safety. But this offense is lucky that he couldn't hang on to the football.
Heading for the corner. And he's tackled at the 18. How about that run by this halfback?
You know what? When this offense can run the ball like this, watch out. They can score quickly.
Watch out is right, because now you got to worry about the run and the pass on defense.
Gives it off. And they make the stop at the 16-yard line. A 2-yard run by the halfback.
Yeah, it was a short gain, but a nice tackle there by the junior who stepped up in traffic and made a nice play.
And we've reached the end of one. Our score here at Farrett Field is Colorado 14, Missouri 3. Five DBs on the field. They'll give it off here. Brought down at about the 9-yard line. They keep it on the ground, and the halfback gets about 7 yards. We've got 3rd down and 1. Ball on the 9. And they'll bring in the goal line set for this one. They keep it on the ground, and a great tackle right there.
Hey, Coach, linebacker sniffed that play out from the start.
Yep, he wasn't going to be denied that tackle no matter who was trying to block him.
The kick is up, and he hooked it left. That's a tough break there for the kicker.
And the home crowd is absolutely loving it.
The noise in this stadium makes it real difficult for those kickers to concentrate.
Especially when you're right in front of that student section. Man, those guys are loud.
To the right and tackled immediately. And he gets a yard on the run.
1 yard gain on the play.
Second down and 9 to go. Ball on their own 21. They're in the shotgun with 3 wide receivers. It's complete. He's hit and taken down. Gain of 2.
Good catch by the sophomore receiver there, but there was one problem. He had nowhere to run with the football.
The defense is lined up with an abundance of DBs. I count 7 on the field. He zips it, and he's hit before he could go anywhere.
Let's give this quarterback a lot of credit. He recognized the man coverage. And, guys, I'm going to tell you something. He probably knew he was going to go to the post before the ball was even snapped. Well done.
They'll work from the shotgun. He's tackled at the 49. They get about 5 yards from the halfback. It's 2nd and 5 here. Ball on the 49-yard line. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's got it with room to run. Out of bounds at the 39-yard line.
They brought the dogs this time. That didn't faze this quarterback, not at all. He showed great poise and delivered the pass for a first down.
They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Throws into double coverage, and it's intercepted. That's 3 interceptions now for this quarterback today.
Not a great start at all for this young man. He really looks like he's struggling out there, Kirk.
It's pretty obvious something is off. The defense has been creating problems for him the entire game. There's no doubt they have him figured out at this point.
They come out in a goal line set. Here's the give, and he's taken down at the 48. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd and 6. Ball on the 48. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. And down he goes, right around the 44-yard line. 4-yard gain by the back. So it's 3rd down, and they've got about 2 yards to go. They line up in the shotgun. He's scrambling. And he's tackled at the 36-yard line.
It's a great job here by the quarterback of recognizing the outside linebacker blitz and delivering the football for a first down.
They're lining up in the 5-2. Again with the run, and they make the stop at the 29. 7 yards there.
7-yard gain on the
We've got a 2nd and 2. Ball on the 29. And we've got a new man in there, running back. He'll keep it on the ground again. And he will score. Great looking play by the offense as the halfback took it in for the score.
Here's a play that was well designed and well executed. It can't get much better than that.
He makes the PAT. And now we're going to take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. Colorado to kick. Nice kick, plenty of distance. And he's taken down at the 35. He got the team pumped up with that return.
Oh, boy, he sure did. And that's the perfect, beautiful thing about special teams, my friend. It's beautiful.
First and 10. Ball on the 35-yard line. Looks like the defense is only going to pressure with 3 linemen. And it's caught. Tackled at the 49.
That's a smart play here by the quarterback. He threw it into the window the zone coverage gave him. Nice pass and a nice job by the receiver running the slant.
Empty backfield. Quarterback in the gun. 5 wide receivers. Caught, and he's hit immediately.
Well, moving in the right direction, and that's all that matters. Well, that and the final score.
It was a safe call on first down. You never know when someone's going to break loose and make a play.
So it's second and 10. Ball on their own 49. Throws it, and oh, he dropped it.
Hey, I know he dropped it, but the safety put himself in a position to make a play. That's impressive.
Third down now, and they need to get it inside the 41. They'll spread the field with 5 wide. He drops back. Throws it in. Once more, and he's shoved out of bounds at about the 43-yard line. Well, they get all those yards, but come up just shy of the first.
Good play call, almost perfect execution, except for the fact that they're not going to get the first down.
That's why you have to run routes past the first down line. Nothing is more frustrating to a coach than coming up a couple of inches short.
There's a player shaken up on the play. They'll take over at the 49. First and 10. They line up in the jumbo set. Hands it to the back. There he goes. The 10. And he's all the way in for the touchdown. And that was a big-time run.
Yep, as soon as he gets his feet. Goodbye, sweetheart.
He splits the uprights with the extra point. That score leads us to our Pontiac drive summary. Colorado to kick. Kicks it off. He's to the 10. Across the 30. They'll bring him down at the 39. So let's see how the defense will hold up now as this offense comes out for their next drive. This drive will start at the 39-yard line. First down, 10 yards to go. He looks to throw on first down. And they make the stop at the 43-yard line. This quarterback definitely has some confidence in his arm, Kirk.
It sure looks that way. That was well covered by the defense, and he still got it in there.
The defense is waiting on the pass. They're in the quarters defense. Oh, man, did he take a hit. A nice pickup of about 8 yards. Second and 2. Ball on the 35. They'll work from the shotgun. Going right, intercepted. Great interception, and that just adds to the offense's woes today.
These mistakes just continue to add up. I mean, this offense can't even salvage a moral victory at this point.
Some days you just don't have it, and today is certainly one of those days. That was just flat out bad.
Under heavy pressure, and they got it. Well, they sent the cornerback, and he was able to make the sack.
The offensive line was just too slow to pick him up. By the time they saw him, it was just too late.
This sophomore corner is one of the fastest guys on the team, and that's why they just love blitzing him so much.
They line up in the shotgun. And he's taken down at the 23-yard line. How about that throw?
I'll tell you what, we've talked about his arm strength and how he can throw the football, but one thing that impresses me is his touch. He shows you why he's deserving of all the Heisman hype here as he places this ball perfectly for the receiver to be able to come up with a big gain. Pretty pass.
So after the big pass play, we've got a first down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's going to try and scramble. That was a sensational catch by the receiver on that play, guys.
Yeah, he left his body out to dry, but he came away with the football. That's the way to pick up some yardage.
And they pick up a first down as well.
They're back in the red zone where they have really struggled lately. He scrambled. Passes, and it's almost picked off. The offense took an errant shot into the end zone, and I'll tell you what, that one should have been picked off.
Yeah, I'm sure he's going to hear all about that from his teammates when he comes over to the sidelines.
The defense will stack the line of scrimmage. Now he tries to buy some time. Going right, intercepted. And that interception might be what they needed to get back in this ball game.
Nice try, Brad. Keep their hopes up, but I don't think they have a chance of winning this. They're too far down to catch up.
First and 10. Ball on the 20. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Option right. Tackle at the 20-yard line. And we finally come to the end of the first half, and this one's not even close. Our score here at Farrett Field is Colorado 28, Missouri 3. The teams are lined up, and we're just about ready to start this second half. He's taken down at the 27. Time once again for this offense to come back out and start another drive. They'll go to work at the 27-yard line. The defense is in the nickel. Halfback gets the call, and he answers big time. Great job by the running back, and that's a gain of 9.
9-yard gain on the play.
2nd and 1. Ball on the 36. Colorado up big. They just didn't get the snap off in time. Here's the call.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
That penalty drives them back, and they're shooting themselves in the foot here.
Well, if they could just keep their concentration, they'll avoid situations like that.
Got the corner. And they hit him in the backfield.
That's the linebacker there getting in there to shut that play down.
The D-line did a good job of nullifying out the blocks up front, and that allowed the linebacker to roam free and make the tackle in the backfield.
Drops back to pass. And that one's incomplete. And that'll bring up a punting situation.
Great hold by the defense. They were expecting the pass play, and they defended it very well.
Booming kick. Across midfield. At the 40. And down he goes at the 35-yard line.
Woo! There was nothing but green in front of him. That was a touchdown-saving tackle.
No doubt about it. That should have been 6.
The offense will take over at the 35. We've got a 1st and 10. Pistol set. Give to the tailback. He tackles him for a loss. 1 yard loss for the halfback.
1 yard loss on the play.
It's 2nd and 11. Ball on the 36-yard line. Backup tailback checks in now. Let's see if he gets some action. He's looking to pass. He's taken down around the 25-yard line.
The quarterback and his receiver make a great play here and convert on an early down.
3 wideouts to the left side. Pass is left, going the other way. It's 1st and 10. From the gun. Quick strike to the receiver. Brought down at the 27.
It's a nice job here by the wide receiver of looking the ball in and keeping the chains moving. He was on the same page as his quarterback as they both saw the double outside linebacker blitz coming.
Gives it off. At the point. Got some open field. To the 10. He's all the way home. Touchdown.
What do you think of this back so far today, Kirk?
He's looked pretty good to me, Coach. He's been effective between the tackles, and he's shown his speed on some outside runs.
And he's been a huge part of this offensive game plan all day. Don't forget about that.
And he tacks on the extra point. And now we'll take a look at the Pontiac drive summary. And it looks like they're ready for the kickoff. And this one's away. He's to the 20. Gets to about the 37-yard line. You know the offense will be looking to do better this time out.
The offense needs to be more careful on this drive, Kirk.
Especially since this defense is so good at taking advantage of mistakes.
The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. Drops back to pass. He's got the corner. He's tackled at the 44. 7 yards there.
Hey, they picked up a nice gain of 7 yards on that play. Great pass.
44-yard line.
It's 2nd down and 3 to go. Ball on their own 44. 3 wideouts here.
Let's go!
Hit as he threw, and he completes it. And they push him out at the 40-yard line. And we got an injured player on the field. First and 10. There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Pass is tipped away.
Well, I don't know what he was looking at there because that wasn't exactly an open receiver.
No, it wasn't open. But you know what? It still would have been a catch if that defensive back didn't knock it down. Excellent defense.
Swings it out left to the halfback. They'll get him for a loss. Big setback and a big loss on the play.
I think it's safe to say that was a poorly executed pass play.
Well, Coach, calling that play poor would be giving them too much credit. That might have been the worst completion I've seen all year.
3rd down now, and they need to get it down to the 30. And we got some fresh legs in there at tailback.
Here we go!
Drops back to pass. Fires right side. Got his tailback. He's taken down at the 46-yard line. Well, the catch is made, but this offense is still quite a ways away from that first down mark.
Good job by the defense. They'll give them that all day. On 3rd and long, they'll give up a completion just as long as it's underneath the cover.
And they did that very well. There was no way they were going to give up any kind of a deep pass right there.
They hold on 4th down.
Now that's how you get a team motivated. I wouldn't be surprised to see their offense take the field with an explosive power attack.
New running back now into the backfield. Gets a block on the corner. Here he goes. Inside the 30. The 10. He's going to take it to the barn. Touchdown. Great play call there. They designed that play specifically for the halfback, and boy, did it pay off.
They had everything working on that play, guys. The line created a good push, the back picked the right hole, and the defense wasn't there to make the tackle. Next thing you know, you got a touchdown.
And he adds the extra point. So we take a moment to check out the Pontiac drive summary. They line up to kick this one away. Kicks it away. Taken from the 3-yard line. Across the 30. Tackle made at the 35. And now a slight break in the action as the offense comes out onto the field for their next possession. They'll go to work at the 35-yard line. We've got a 1st and 10. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. They go. There's a missed tackle, and they make the stop at the 34.
Man, I sure wouldn't want to be hit by that kid.
That's not baby fat on him anymore. He weighs 300 pounds plus. I don't know if I'd be calling him a kid.
Well, I'm not the one out there taking the hits either, my friend.
Gets it out to his receiver in a hurry.
The question here is whether or not after that small gain, they run the ball now or not.
Well, now this is going to bring up a pretty difficult 3rd down.
Here's 3rd and 9. Ball on the 36-yard line. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Drops back to pass. And on the throw, he caught it. Tackle made at the 46. And they execute the screen pass for a nice gain and a 1st down.
They ran that play to perfection. I love the way the quarterback keeps his eyes downfield while the screen develops. Not only is he freezing the safety, but he's inviting a heavy pass rush at the same time. That right there, my friend, is what happens when you run this play like it's drawn up.
It's 2nd down and 10 to go. The defense has about 7 defensive backs on the field. He drops back. They'll bring him down at the 37-yard line.
That was a nice catch. He went up, leaving his body susceptible to the hit, but he came down with it and got a 1st down.
Hey, at this level of college football, those are the plays you have to make. And he did well coming down with that one.
First and 10. They come out with 4 wide out. He's looking for his man, and it's incomplete. He's unable to hit his receiver. He overthrew it.
And that's a throw he should make every single time.
Second and 10. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Passes, and it's almost picked off. They're really fortunate that wasn't intercepted.
Not a very smart decision by the quarterback. He had no shot at completing it.
Yeah, but that defender had a perfect shot at it. He just didn't catch it.
He's knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Nice catch, but that's not going to move the chains.
Snap on that chin strap and go out there and hit somebody.
So they're going to go for it here. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. He's tackled around the 21-yard line.
Whoa, you gotta be kidding me.
Yeah, Coach, that's a great fourth down conversion.
That's what you call a momentum builder.
Not for the defense, though. They look a little dejected out there. I think now's a good time for this offense to take a shot at him. Go for the end zone.
They'll bring him down at the 21-yard line.
This is a fabulous job by the linebacker of shedding a block and getting into the backfield.
Yep, the offensive line left the ball carrier out to dry there. Without better protection, he won't be able to go anywhere.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field in this defense. Pass complete and taken down immediately. How about that play?
That's a good pickup there. He just dropped back and delivered a nice throw.
The cornerback was in a very good position there to make the tackle.
They're about 4 yards away here on 3rd down. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Complete. And that sets them up with a 1st and goal. A nice throw that time.
I can't tell you how much I love this play. Let me tell you why this play is so good. The key to this thing is the accuracy of this quarterback. The receiver runs an excellent route, and that ball is laid up there perfectly. Beautiful looking play.
The halfback punches it in for the score.
Boy, that was a nice play. Let me tell you why. He had good blocking up front, a halfback who runs hard. What else can you ask for when you're inside the 10-yard line?
And he converts the extra point. So with less than 4 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter, our score, Colorado 42, Missouri 10. Here goes nothing. Tackle at the 50. Well, that'll end all hopes of a miracle.
You can say that again. This one is pretty much done.
Penalty markers down. They took too much time.
Dead ball. Delay of game. On the offense.
Looked like they might have been a little bit late getting the play in, and it results in a delay of game. They come out in a goal line set. And he's tackled at about the 49. 4 yards gain.
4 on the play.
Second down, about 12 yards to go. Ball on the 49. They line this one up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers split out in the formation. Looks to pass. Had protection, now scrambles. Decides to tuck it in, and he's got space. Someone down there just a little bit slow to get up. The offense didn't get the play off in time.
Dead ball. Delay of game for the offense.
They'll bring the ball back and mark off some yards against them. Third down again.
Oh, yeah, and those types of mistakes kill drives more times than not.
Now we'll see how the backup can do after that injury. They'll give it off here. On the 3rd and long, they decided to run it.
Well, it's not that crazy here because they have the lead in the 4th quarter, so their main focus is to keep that clock running.
Booming kick. This one will go into the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20. This offense threw the ball extremely well on their last drive, and they ended up with a touchdown.
And it was a really nice drive, too, Brad. The quarterback got into a nice rhythm and did a good job of picking apart the defense.
Caught out in the open. He lost the ball. It's recovered. And that's a very heads-up play by the defensive end to jump on that fumble.
Here's a great job of the defense there to take advantage of the mistake and cause that turnover.
And this young man is all over the place. It seems like wherever the ball is, you can usually find this defensive end in the vicinity.
And they'll look to capitalize on the good field position here. They line up in the jumbo set. Run left, and he's taken down in the backfield. That was well defended by this defense.
Hey, that linebacker made a nice play. But what about all those big guys up front on the defensive line? They're good too, boy.
Well, they created the play this time, Coach. The offensive line is so concerned with their penetrating abilities that these linebackers are able to roam free and make plays like that.
He's on the run. Got a man. Watch out here. Tackle around the 14-yard line. The quarterback just lasered that one down the field, Coach.
Yeah, the defender had no shot at breaking that pass up.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on the 14. And a new halfback checks into the game. He's taken down at the 10. He picks up 4 yards on the carry. Second down. They'll line up on the 10. EA Sports and Russell Athletic would like to congratulate today's players of the game. Nice job, guys. They'll work the right side. The ball pops free. Got an opening. And we got an injured player on the field. It's first and 10. We're down to our final minute of this ball game. New running back now into the backfield.
Let's go!
Looks to pass. It's broken up. How about that for a great play?
Talking about great plays, the defender made a spectacular stab at the ball there and broke it up.
Going with the shotgun here.
Let's go!
And it's caught. And he's tackled at about the 41. What a throw for a big gain.
That is a great example of the quarterback seeing the whole field and finding the guy who had the best chance of making a catch.
First down, 10 to go. Ball on their own 41. They line up in the shotgun, 3 wide. First down, look at the throw. And down he goes, right around the 44-yard line. A decent pickup on the pass play.
And I'll tell you what, the defense did everything they could here. Give credit to the quarterback for putting this ball where it had to be for his receiver to catch it. Great job.
They line up in the shotgun. The defensive back's moving in closer. They go with the run. He's taken down at the 44-yard line. Picked up a yard of anything on that run.
He was tackled there by the freshman. Great job up front to read and react to the play and make the stop.
The defense comes up tight on the coverage. There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. And we got an injured player on the field. First down, 10 yards to go. Ball on the 30-yard line. From the gun. He drops back. They go with a screen, incomplete.
He's asking to get picked off.
That was a close one, all right. If no one's open, there's nothing wrong with tucking it in and trying to pick up the first on the ground.
The quarterback's in the gun with 3 receivers in the set. Way to look it in. They got a few yards on that pass.
Yeah, we talked about how the run will open up the passing game, but some teams like to use their intermediate passing game to open up the run. Either way you look at it, it's good balance.
There are 4 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. Looks to pass. And that should do it. Our final tally in this one. Colorado, 42. Missouri, 10. And Lee, now as we take a look at our Pontiac game-changing performance, your final thoughts on this one.
These guys really came into this game prepared. Colorado looked like a team on a mission to destroy anything and everything that got in their way. Brad, this is a really good-looking football team.
Folks, that's going to wrap up another broadcast of NCAA Football 09. We'd like to thank all of you for playing, and we hope you'll join us again real soon. Brad Nessler saying goodbye, everybody.
Thank you for attending today's ball game. Please drive home safely.